Do you want to be a billionaire? Of course you do. Who doesn't? Well, it turns out that there's an easy way to make yourself a billionaire. All you need is 50 billion UFO gaming tokens. That's right, UFO Gaming has just announced a new coin that could make anyone who buys it into a millionaire. The new game that everyone is talking about is the UFO Gaming coin. It's an online game where you can buy, sell, and trade virtual currency. The value of the currency fluctuates based on supply and demand, and right now, the demand is skyrocketing. If you're unfamiliar with online games, here's a quick rundown. When you purchase items in the game, you're actually buying virtual currency. This currency can be used to buy other items in the game or traded for real-world money. UFO Gaming has stated that it is the first ever GameFi platform to sponsor an esports tournament, an event which was hosted by the Twitch streamers Apryze and Nokokopuffs, with a $10,000 or 7,284 euros cash pool at stake. Here we take a look at UFO Gaming price predictions and what factors are shaping the outlook for the token. So let's talk about the history of UFO Gaming. The first UFO game was released in 1980 and was simply titled UFO. The game was developed by a company called Games Workshop and was designed by Steve Jackson. It was a simple board game that pits two players against each other in a battle for control of the universe. The game's object is to either capture all of your opponent's planets or destroy their home planet. The game is played on a square board, with each player having their own color-coded set of pieces. Players take turns moving their pieces around the board, attacking enemy planets, and trying to defend their own planets. Several sequels and spin-offs follow the original UFO game, including UFO, Enemy Unknown, 1992, XCOM, UFO Defense, 1994, and UFO Aftermath, 2003, and finally, the franchise was revived in 2012 with a new game simply titled UFO Extraterrestrials. The UFO games have always been popular among strategy gamers, and the franchise has spawned a number of imitators over the years. However, the UFO games still remain some of the best and most beloved strategy games ever made. If you're looking for a challenging and rewarding strategy game experience, then you can't go wrong with any of the UFO games. And now we are gonna talk about UFO coins. A UFO coin is a digital asset that is used to represent ownership of an extraterrestrial object, such as a spaceship or planet. The coin can be traded on exchanges and used to purchase goods and services related to space exploration. UFO coins are minted by the United Federation of Outer Space, a non-profit organization that promotes peace and cooperation among interstellar civilizations. The value of a UFO coin is based on supply and demand. There are currently 21 million UFO coins in circulation, with a total supply of 100 million coins. The price of a UFO coin fluctuates depending on market conditions, but has remained relatively stable since its launch in 2017. UFO coins are intended to be used as a currency for transactions between different civilizations. They can also be used to purchase goods and services related to space exploration, such as rockets and satellites. The United Federation of Outer Space is working on developing a network of merchants that accept UFO coins, which will make it easier for people to use them in everyday life. If you're interested in purchasing UFO coins, you can do so on exchanges such as Bittrex and Upbit. You can also find more information about the coin on the United Federation of Outer Space website. Technical point of view, UFO price analysis. The recent UFO price analysis is quite bullish, with a potential target of $0.4. The market has been in a downtrend for some time now, and this could be the beginning of a new uptrend. There are a few things to consider before making any decisions though. First, let's look at the chart. The trend line shows that the market has been in a downtrend since early 2018. However, the market has made higher lows in recent months, which could be an indication that the downtrend is coming to an end. In addition, the MACD indicator is also showing signs of a possible reversal. So, what does this all mean? Well, it looks like the market may be ready to start a new uptrend. However, it's important to remember that the market is still in a downtrend and anything can happen. So, before making any decisions, do your research and always use stop-loss orders to protect your capital. UFO is a debut play-to-earn game. UFO is a game where players can earn real money by playing and winning matches. The game is free to play, and there are no in-game microtransactions. Instead, all of the game's revenue comes from the players' entry fees, which are used to create prize pools for winners. UFO is currently available on PC, Mac, and Linux. UFO was created by a small team of independent developers who wanted to make a fun and fair play-to-earn game. The team is based in Canada, and the game is published by Canadian indie studio Altered Matter. UFO may be the perfect game for you if you're looking for a new and exciting way to earn some extra cash. So give it a try today and see if you can become the next big winner. Who knows, you might just end up making more money than you ever thought possible. UFO crypto price prediction: buy, sell, or hold. As we all know, the crypto markets are highly volatile, so it is always best to err on the side of caution when it comes to predicting the future price of a particular coin or token. That being said, certain factors can indicate whether a coin is likely to rise or fall in value. In this video, we'll look at some of the things you should consider before deciding whether to buy, sell, or hold UFO coins. One important factor to consider is the development team behind the project. A strong and committed team is essential for the long-term success of any cryptocurrency. The UFO Coin team has been consistently delivering on their roadmap, and they have a clear vision for the future of the project. This gives us confidence that UFO coins are a good investment. Another important factor to consider is the community behind a coin. A vibrant and supportive community can help drive a cryptocurrency's adoption, leading to increased demand and a higher price. The UFO coin community is active in social media, and regular meetups are held worldwide. So, what does this all mean for the future price of UFO coins? We believe that UFO Coin is a strong project with a committed team and a supportive community. We think that now is a good time to buy UFO coins, and we believe that the price will continue to rise in the long term. Let's talk about how to invest in UFO cryptocurrency. First, you need to find a reputable exchange that trades in UFO. Then, you need to create an account and deposit funds into it. Once you have done that, you can start buying and selling UFO. It is important to remember that the value of any cryptocurrency can go up or down, so you should only invest what you are prepared to lose. However, if you want to make some money from investing in UFO, then there are a few things to consider. For example, you will need to consider how much you're willing to invest and your goals. Are you looking to just make a quick profit? Or are you hoping to hold on to your UFOs for the long term? Either way, it is important to do your research before investing in any cryptocurrency. This includes reading up on the different exchanges and understanding how they work. It is also a good idea to talk to other investors and get their opinion on which ones are the best to invest in. Once you decide which exchange you want to use and how much you're willing to invest, you can start buying UFO. Remember always to keep an eye on the market so that you can sell when the time is right. With a little bit of luck, you could see some nice profits from investing in UFO. So, what are you waiting for? Buy a 50 billion UFO gaming coin and become a billionaire. It's as simple as that, so don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Act now and start raking in cash. And if you like the video, share it with others and subscribe to our channel.